In this video, we're going to be talking about the health benefits of chicory or Dutch
Whitloff.
whitloaf. So please say hello if you're watching live and type in hashtag replay if you're watching on the replay. Even if you're watching on YouTube, please remember to give us a like and subscribe to our channel. So over to you, Ronald.
Well, there's a very strong chance that you may not have understood or seen this particular vegetable, but it is one of the best vegetables you can use for your liver. Now, so we know it as chicory, Chicory. Some other people know it as Dutch whitloff. Why is that so? Because whitloff or chicory is grown very extensively in Holland. That's why it's called Dutch whitloff. Now, just so you know what it looks like a very small, thin cabbage, right? And it's either green, yellow, or it is also purple. The purple one's got more nutrition, it's got more iron because the red color on the chicory is iron, okay? Now, why is it so good for you is the number one thing about chicory, whether it's white, green chicory, some of it will look white, but it's actually greenish, right? But let's call it white green chicory.
It's more
Or
like got a tinge of
it's got a
green on the
tinge of green,
outside.
right? And or purple. Now the purple one's more bitter, right? Now if it's more bitter, it means you're going to activate your liver better, okay? So the more bitter fruit, bitter chicory, the more activity it will engender in your liver. It will also help your pancreas because it is a very active type of vegetable for your internal body, okay? Now, why is it so important? Number one is the bitterness. It's like, it's not as bitter as the Carella or the bitter gourd, nowhere as bitter, but it is bitter, okay? And therefore, you should be having it on a regular basis, probably at least half a chicory per day, right? They're not big, they're about that big, but probably if you look at, say, like two apples, okay, like two apples, the volume of it. Now, why is it so important also? Like I said, fiber is very high level of fiber. The second thing is bitterness, or you could put it the other way around, bitterness and then fiber. And then in addition to that, it's got a lot of potassium, it's got magnesium, it's got selenium, molybdenum, it's got boron, it's got some amount of silica because of the bitterness. If it's grown in, say, a mixture of sand, beach sand, and compost, it will have silica, which is similar to the silica found in organic celery. Okay. In addition to that, it's got a lot of other trace minerals, like probably things like boron, molybdenum, as I mentioned before, silica we mentioned. And what actually happens is that makes a very, very good addition to a salad. So one of our favorites is the purple chicory with 2 tomatoes, like good sized tomatoes, 3 or 4 cocktail tomatoes, half a cucumber, right? A bit
With
of
the skin
with the
on.
skin on, of course, and mint, right? And also dandelion leaves. That combination with the dandelion leaves and the chicory and the cucumber and so on is excellent for flushing excess sugar out of your body. Okay, so it is a very good idea if you can eat one chicory every day. Half of it is okay, but I don't like cutting a chicory in half because then it starts to oxidate. You better off to eat the whole chicory, it's not that big, and insert that in your salad. Now, one of the best combination if you've got diabetes or if you've got liver issues or pancreatic issues is what? Chicory, purple chicory, okay? 3 or 4 dandelion leaves, homegrown, organic, right? In addition to that, mint, like some mint. In addition to that, say you could grate 1 green apple, right? And you add olive oil with it and apple cider vinegar, and that is a marvelous salad for flushing mucus and phlegm and toxicity from your internal body. Okay? I hope you enjoyed that. Let's get your feedback, see what you think. Like I said, look at it from chicory or Dutch whitloff, but like I said, I would recommend the purple one.
Okay, thank you very much, Ronald, and we look forward to your feedback. Remember to give us a like on this video and tag your friends as well. Anyone who's not heard of Dutch whitloaf or chicory, do share this video with them so that they can learn as well. And this is another vegetable that you can certainly add to your meals and your
Yes.
salads.
And don't cook it. Don't cook it. Eat it raw. Okay, if you cook it, it will become like lame. It will just like drop like that. Eat it. Just chop it up with a sharp knife and eat it raw. Now, the other thing you can do if you want to get the extreme amount of bitterness, if you combine chicory, say one chicory and one bitter gourd or one chlorella, and you have that as a side part of your salad, that is going to do wonders for your liver, because that combination of the two different types of bitterness, the bitterness of chicory is not as powerful as the bitterness of the bitter gourd or the chlorella, but the two of them combined is amazingly powerful for flushing rubbish out of your liver. Okay.
So
And
one tip I have is that whenever you try something new that maybe doesn't sound very palatable, just try it in very small bites so
yeah,
that your taste buds get used to it.
yeah. Also, if you're going to use chicory and bitter gourd or chicory, or also known as chlorella, a great way to make it to enhance the bitterness and also enhance your digestion is to put about a tablespoon of Bragg's apple cider vinegar on top of it, right? And a tablespoon extra virgin Greek olive oil. Extra virgin Greek olive oil. So 1 tablespoon apple cider vinegar, Bragg's, and 1 tablespoon Greek extra virgin olive oil. That's a great combination for helping the liver and the pancreas to work better.
Now, for those of you who are still not convinced, what I need to remind you is that often it's much better to have 5 minutes or a short moment of unpleasant food tasting than to
Yeah.
be suffering for the rest of the day or the rest of the week or month. We know a lot of people are not well at this time of the year as well.
Mm.
It's really better to just have that few moments of unpleasant food intake that's good for you, rather than to suffer prolonged, serious, not good health.
I'm glad you've prompted me, Patrina. I'm going to give you an example here. Let's say somebody gives you a big slice of chocolate cake.
Or
Okay?
cheesecake.
Let's call chocolate.
Okay.
Let's say a big slice of chocolate cake, or if you like cheesecake, right? It looks really yummy. Okay? So so you've got that in front of you, or you've got chlorella and chicory in front of you. Which one should you eat? Well, let me give you an example of what I'm going to say to you. The chocolate cake or the cheesecake or both taste absolutely yummy. Absolutely. But then, as you eat it, it goes in your stomach, the amount of fat and sugar from the chocolate cake or the cheesecake is going to start to try to digest and break down. Your pancreas is going to be pumping a lot of insulin and other enzymes to do it. Your liver is going to be like forced to break down bile, put bile into it, and then it's going to end up in your stomach, the rest of your stomach and the rest of your intestines. And guess what? That's going to make you feel unwell for up to 20 hours after you've had 5 minutes of pleasure. Okay? Now, conversely, if you choose the bitter gourd and the chicory, 5 minutes, 10 minutes of bitterness, but guess what? 23 hours later, it is doing you an enormous amount of good in your body. So think about it, right? I'm not saying don't have chocolate cake. I'm not saying don't have cheesecake. But if you're unwell, don't choose the chocolate cake or the cheesecake. Choose the bitter gourd and the chicory, and then within hours, you'll feel a lot better.
Okay, so I hope you found this video useful. Remember to
Yeah.
give us a like, and hello Laura, good to see you here. And yes, we look forward to your recipes or your photos. Do feel free to share it on our posts as well, so we
Yes.
can all encourage each other to actually eat healthier.
Yes.
Till next time, take care, have a great week, and those of you who are in UK, enjoy the bank holiday.
Give us a feedback on the chocolate cake or other.
All right, bye bye.
Bye.